somewhat of a predictable hero pool when he goes into the draft. So Clint is going to be picked in that Brody. And overall, I got to say, man, TNC's got a really nice, solid, rounded-out draft here.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing is, again, how will the jungle matchup be? I mean, with SD on this Ling, usually he likes to play the Karina, but it was taken from him by Soxer, so it's all going to start there.
Yep, definitely this is something interesting for Game 1. This is a best-of-3 series, which means we could probably see a best-of-3, like 3 games, if ever BREN Esports do score one against TNC. It's going to be hard, though, because this roster, let me just remind the viewers right now, didn't see much play in the regular season. You're going up against a TNC roster that have played all of their games in the regular season. So this is a very much in their prime time moment for TNC.
Yeah, and it's interesting because this is going to be the first time this BREN roster or BREN lineup doesn't have either Lusty, Few, or Flap.
No vets.
Yeah, that's huge. And now we are jumping to the land of dawn. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 1, BREN versus TNC.
Oh, man, starting up this game, SD definitely is like the pioneer of the new age of Ling, but TNC...
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Soxa!
Trouble.
It's a lot of early aggression here already. Man, TNC not joking around here.
The L and L combo just going out full aggression against this Karina, already 0-1. Bentix might pay the price with Stone landing his abilities, but no, they survived that, and now Karina's severely behind this Ling.
Yeah, and TNC needed to do that because naturally it is teams that have the Karinas in their lineup that gets the first turtle as long as it's undisturbed. So TNC just went, let's just deal out all the disturbance that we can, immediately getting a kill. Smart rotation and very aggressive play there by TNC.
I mean, one of the great things, too, like, TNC has a lot of answers to that kind of immune physical mechanic coming out from the Karina, so they can take advantage of that. Now the question will be, again, where does Pandora come in here? Where does, we kind of know where Cram comes in here because time after time, game after game throughout the season, the guy is a maniac and he's just all over the place where he needs to be.
Yeah.
What we don't know is how, like you said, Womi, this iteration of BREN is going to work. Specifically, too, someone like Pandora, who we haven't seen play as much. So those side laners have huge impact now in the current meta.
Yeah, definitely. And the side laners in this game go for 1v1s mostly, especially this D-Rock. But I would say that this Esmeralda, this Cram Esmeralda, has already gained respect from all around the globe, honestly.
Yeah.
One of the best Esmeralda players in this game.
Yeah, Joy Boy should be fine, even though he gets the Falling Star Moon out of Cram here. But as you can see, the rest of the members of TNC now here for the Turtle. They're going to focus on that. Real World Manipulation is going to come down. Bentings had to flicker out here. Turtle's still going to be worked on. It's going to get a little reset going on here. SD left alone. For now, looks like BREN might actually take this Turtle. The damage, though. Joy Boy is taken out of here. Now Pandora and Cram going one-on-one in the bottom portion of the map. Pandora's going to be losing this one, and he's able to survive.
SD.
That is insane from TNC. Just when you thought BREN Esports was already ahead in that fight, they were a man ahead. But TNC just secured that turtle, out-retried Saksha. And also, the play coming in from Escalera just surprised the hell out of Joy Boy.
This is why the Lily pick is so strong. The power that a Lily can dish out, and this isn't a magic, this isn't a mystery shop Lilia, it's a magic worship Lilia. So that's a lot of damage early on.
Oh, wow. Not much Stone can do there, man. And now Joy Boy is going to be worked on. Circle Eagle going to be popped here.
Oh, my
Actually goes back in for the initiation. Now Soxa looking for some damage here. He's got to get out with that guiding win.
Black Shoes bait out coming in from Escalera. I would have thought that type of skill interaction would be seen so early on in this game. And honestly, I'm surprised Joy Boy didn't burn that flicker.
Yeah, I think he really had faith that he was going to get out of there. him using the flicker would have been a bit of a panic press.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure if I was Joy Boy in the situation, if
I'd
that was
press
me,
flicker.
I'd press it immediately. I'd be scared. Like,
I think
oh,
9
no,
times out of 10
I
people
didn't
would.
need to go here. Yeah, 9 times out of 10 people would.
Yeah, they would, right? But talking about discipline here. Now, the thing is, TNC obviously having a nice lead, almost the 2K gold lead. They have the advantage in the kills. But right now, I mean, it's still even across the map in terms of space. No turrets have gone down just yet. So they're still in a good position here. BREN could definitely contest that next turtle coming up.
Yeah, and BREN, I think they have to contest that turtle. They have the firepower to just secure some kills against TNC, but what they severely lack right now is just a pure form of engage. Their only form of engage is actually Joy Boy going in with the guiding wind and the circling eagle. But other than that, Stome has to perfectly place his real-world manipulation to make sure that BREN Esports secures this turtle.
Yeah, now the turtle battle is going to begin. Both junglers just around the corner going to be secured here by TNC. The Battle of the Retributions goes over to the man himself, SD.
Man, SD, the retry god of S9. I think he still holds the title of the most secured objectives with the Retribution. Definitely something that he improved on for the past few seasons. I still remember SDZYZ in Season 7 went for more kills than objectives. And this is just a whole character growth, a character arc for TNC and SD.
Love it, Joy Boy. Gonna try to just keep them off here, but he's gonna lose the turret. So that is gonna be the first turret going down. TNC grabs that one. The response at the bottom though, SD now just around the corner. You're gonna have to back off here. Pandora's gonna be quite low. Tempest Blades comes down. There's gonna be a flicker out as well. And they back off here. A lot of resources spent.
Yeah, that's an immediate call from TNC to just back off, and that's discipline shown by TNC. BREN, though, they're going to force this turret.
They're actually still staying there. They want the turret, but hey, TNC is like, not right now. We're going to keep this one up.
And what we're seeing just right now is very classic, fundamental TNC as they find Saksa.
Oh, man. Also off the camera, there's a kill there. Joy Boy gets the initiation on Escalera. He's got to be careful. Has the black shoes. He's going to be fine now. But what an action-packed game, especially in the bottom lane, right? The matchup we're talking about, Pandora versus Cram. Right now, Cram is definitely winning that one.
Yeah, and when we look at this entire 1v1 scenario in the XP lane, we talked about this earlier.
Yeah.
As the D-Roth, you win that 1v1, but if your teammates don't rotate against for you, this might just happen.
Yasuo, he's got to be careful. Luckily, SD was there to kind of falter them from initiating that one. So right now, Yasuo will be in the focus here.
Yeah, Yasuo is the cross-map player response of BREN Esports. TNC has been focusing on Cram for the most part, so that's why they want to put Yasuo in a bad spot. But Yasuo has been doing a great job in securing his own safety. But here comes the 2v1.
Yep, 2v1, the focus on Cram. Pandora wants his revenge, and he gets it. Nice Abysmal Strike right there.
And SD doesn't even get any contest for that turtle. TNC, even if they lost a life there, they still secured the big objective.
Yeah, and it's once again TNC not giving a team that they're going up against any room or any opening to retake momentum in the game. As we look at the items right now, it's only a Molten Essence on that Karina, and you can already see what it can do. Pandora already rocking with 100 strikes, a wash out for the damage there. Super Margo on the way to building a Malefic Roar after the Blade of Despair. On the side of TNC, Yasuo already has the Endless Battle and Berserker's Fury, so you're seeing the TNC, their late game insurance, mid to late game insurance is definitely activated already.
Yeah, TNC with a concealed play. What will they do?
Oh, well, the top lane, it's going to be initiation there, and that was the bottom 1v1 we've been seeing. Tempest Blade is going to be popped here. All the ultimates are coming down. The turret is taken out of the picture, though, and it's so far, it's just one down, Super Marco.
It must feel so bad for Stome. Every perfect real-world manipulation, and TNC is just like, we're out. None of them go in all in if they see Stome in the vicinity.
And they're just really respecting the abilities of BREN Esports, their key abilities in team fights. And that's one of the things that you sort of expect. If you're going up against a lineup with Eve, you're really just going to have to avoid fighting under the real-world manipulation. We've said that all throughout the season. We've been saying it since Season 8, and TNC are just doing that over and over again. They go in, get an objective, get out. If they see real-world, they're not fighting there. But here comes BREN on to Cram.
Well, they all see Cram. They take him out of the picture here. Meanwhile, the rest of TNC takes the turret in the
no.
mid lane. They're trading bodies for objectives.
It's one body, and TNC got the orange buff, stole away a green cap, and took 2 turrets, one outer and one mid-tier turret for their side. And now BREN Esports, they did get 1 kill though, but I don't think that's worth.
Yeah.
Can I just say I love the animation of someone using Guiding Wind? They don't fly. You actually see them running in the air when they fly to where the Matilda is.
I wonder how it feels like if you get guiding wind in real life. Like, what would it feel? Are you forced to run, or is it something that happens naturally? You have a choice.
You have a choice or not.
Does like a button show up like in front of you? Like, do I press this?
And if
to
you press it,
fly?
you suddenly just start running in the air.
Maybe it's like a command word. Like
no.
fly, I mean.
Fly, like
Sounds familiar.
Phoenix rising, whatever. Let's go for this team fight.
Right now for the Lord, they're going to look for taking it. It's still going to be worked on, not going to be taken just yet. Tempest Blades comes down. It's going to be secured by BREN. And the turnaround, Super Marco finds a kill himself. Big pickup here for BREN. And now look at the jungle. Double kill. Super Marco is on point.
Suddenly, out of nowhere, BREN Esports secures that Lord, secures a few kills, but they do cut TNC's gold lead by just a little bit. Still, that's better than nothing.
Yeah.
BREN Esports didn't get the first 3 Lords, first 3 turtles of the game, but they got the key Lord in this fight. Look at where Escalera is, able to use the Black Shoes. Perfect placement there with the real-world manipulation counter. Joy Boy flying around to the back, blocking an SDZYZ, just enough room for the members of BREN to actually secure that Lord.
Oh wow, that is really good for BREN Esports. Suddenly you could feel the damage coming in from Super Marco's 3-1-1. And Stome as well, who has been playing quite safe, quite well.
Yeah.
And it's so surprising to see that Stome doesn't even have a lot of items just yet.
Yeah, I feel like Super Marco, he's a huge component here for BREN. I mean, he is the damage, right? And at the same time, it's like, if TNC has an answer to take out Super Marco, then BREN is kind of left there sitting ducks, because so far from what we've seen through these team fights, every time a real-world manipulation is set up, TNC pretty much does something about it. So they have to keep Super Marco alive. I like that he picked up that Wind of Nature as well to survive a little bit longer, but that's not really going to help you against Escalera or maybe even someone like Cram.
I'm surprised that Stone only has the Ice Queen one.
Pretty hungry there,
Sorry,
Mar.
Ice Queen one.
Dude, I say it every time. Every time I'm on this desk, it is food that pops up. Yesterday it was eggs, and today it's ice cream.
Well, let's see if SDZYZ survives this one. I've seen this movie yesterday. Doesn't end well. Here we go.
Man, the crash down. Joy Boy's trying to get out of there. SD and Cram going to follow up, taking Joy Boy out of the picture. Black Shoe's going to be pop. Escalera put out a ton of damage on Super Marco. So right now, once again, TNC not letting up.
TNC not letting up. That doesn't sound like the sticker.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
no,
that was just a little bit too far.
It's alright, bro. That was a good attempt.
Good attempt, though.
Keep
Let's
trying.
see if this
Don't give
one
up.
is a good attempt.
Oh, they go in. Ben Things gets the stun, but no follow-up just yet. Real World Manipulation comes down. Look at the damage coming out from the team, though. Escalera has to pop the Black Shoes. Still alive. They're going to go heal up. BREN still in the game for now.
That was such a great response from BREN Esports,
Yeah.
honestly. Ben Thinks played that perfectly. But BREN Esports, they knew how to counter that. Even if the crowd control did land, BREN Esports had their formation beautifully in that fight.
My goodness, how BREN Esports responded through that. Perfect communication, dodging the key abilities, probably all of the above, but they survived. And Super Marco just had enough room to free hit this Brody. Again, Brody's only pretty much just need 2 main damage items. He got the Malefic Roar early on, and now BREN Esports have their eyes set on securing this Lord.
Look at Cram. SD is now making his way to the Lord. Can he get there in time? He's too late.
He's going for
It's
Stone.
secured here. He's going to go for Stone, but that's going to be a kill for Pandora. They're trying to turn this one around. SD gets the killing spree. Joy Boy's in trouble. Has to flicker out. Soxy's going to try to help him. Zoning them out the best he can. But right now, BREN loses 1. Holy moly.
It's a 1-for-1, and BREN Esports secured the Lord once again. This time, it's a Luminous Lord. It's going to buy them a lot of time, even enough time for them to farm this Super Marco Brody. Even, honestly, Brody's already up online.
Yeah.
So BREN Esports could go for the big push here and potentially secure a their first gold lead of the game.
That's the main target here for TNC. Get that Brody down. Once you can get Brody down, well, you're also going to have to find the Eve. But usually the Brody and the Eve, they'll be sticking together. They'll be somewhat Pacific together.
Oh, man. Benthings was waiting there, but actually they're not going to follow up because they know that they have to take care of this Lord. Like you mentioned, Womi, it is enhanced, so they don't want to charge it in their turrets at all.
Went down
They're going to be able to take it down. Now look at the mid lane also. There's some clashing going out there. Pandora was trying to focus on this turret. Once again, TNC on the defense. They lose one at the top.
That's really good defending coming in from TNC. Only losing one inhibitor turret and immediately taking down the Lord. This gives them some sort of a reset to wait for the next big fight, or even potentially pick off some targets from BREN Esports. But as we go on in this game, it's becoming severely hard for TNC to have the pickoffs that they had in the early to mid game.
Blade of Despair just picked up by SDZYZ. So the damage of this lane is something that you have to watch out for if you're BREN Esports. Real-time win rate favoring TNC. And yes, you haven't pointed it out yet, but that is not a bug. You are seeing a sprint on an Esmeralda. Welcome to 2022, new patch MLBP.
Sprint on everyone, man.
Why not?
Sprint on everyone.
Why
it's a
not?
fantastic spell.
I used it earlier, and it was amazing. I mean,
Wait, I want to test something. Sprint and show, where you just run at the behind of anybody else and they just kick them back. Just speed.
No need for the flicker plays. The new play is just run.
Yeah, just run, run, Shunpo, then kick.
Yeah,
like that's the new Cho play. I'm gonna try that once we're done here.
Yeah, you definitely take that in the practice mode, man. Because
What do you mean practice mode? I'm gonna take that to rank.
I don't know if that's gonna work out.
You see
really
my
well,
name
man.
in rank tonight? I'm doing that.
Use the Smurf account.
No, we don't condone smurfing here, Naisu.
Well.
But, you know, 515 is about to be up, and honestly, I'm excited for the skins.
Oh yeah, dude. And the music video is actually really great.
Yo, the remix is insanely good for the song.
Yeah.
Just gotta say.
Dude, the song alone is amazing, so make sure you guys do check that out. It's a great song, and I'm sure you're gonna hear it many times. Now, go back to the game. Conceal's gonna be popped here. Benthings not gonna be able to get anything.
Look at
just yet.
Storm though.
Oh,
The
SD.
damage.
Tons of damage here. SD's definitely zoning them out just with his damage alone, and now they can work on this Lord. Can BREN contest this?
I think they can if they rush, but it's going to be really hard without the Eve. He's basically the main engage tool here. But I love this pickup coming in from Super Marco, the Sea Halberd.
Yeah.
You rarely see this item now, but I feel like the attack speed, the damage, and the life drain passive is just severely underrated. I think more marksmen should pick this up. Don't just make the tank rush dominance ice. Get the Sea Halberd for yourself.
Yeah, tied second with most raw damage in an item with 80 plus physical attack. So yeah, that's a lot more damage on that Brody. That's 3 main damage items on him right now, if I'm not mistaken. And both teams just dancing for the Lord. You see here, TNC needs to manage that bottom wave. It's a threat of being destroyed by minion waves. Let's see if they're going to let that second minion wave pass. It doesn't look like it, so there's going to be a slight opening here for BREN Esports to have a little bit more footing around the Lord bit. That is what we're seeing now. SDZYZ still has to go back and secure that purple. Let's see if BREN Esports will rush this.
Well, there goes the real world manipulation. Force it to flicker out here. Benthing still has everything he needs. Lord's going to be less than half health. Can they grab it? Killing spree going to Pandora. Saxa gets the Lord. It's a turnaround for BREN. The shutdown. They lose 2 and their Cram is running for his life. Has the shields, but he's not going to be able to live against this. Another one goes down for TNC. BREN turning the game around.
They turned the game around with 3 kills and securing the Lord once again. That's 3 Lords going to the hands of BREN Esports, and they experienced their first gold lead of the game at 400, and we're going to expect that to grow as they push more into the base TNC.
Looking back at the instant replay, Benthings no longer had his flicker at this point because he was forced to use it. Cram tried to disrupt the back line of BREN. SD almost getting there in time, but it was this time again in the Lord. Saksha faster with securing the retribution kill on that Lord.
Oh no!
Wow, that is a lot of damage coming out for BREN. Benthings goes down. BREN totally in control here now. 2K gold lead ahead, taking the bus from TNC, and now Lord gonna charge up here, cracking open the base. looking to take out the first inhibitor turret.
It's going to be up to Escalera to defend this one. He does have that kit from Delilia that allows for great defenses, but it's still a 4v5. They need to be careful because BREN Esports, they're going for the kill.
Bren's going in. They're going to take him out. Yasuo's down. Benthinx is down, making a return here. 2 vault for Bren. Now they're working on the base. Can they clear the minions?
Oh!
Shutdown and the double kill, but they're still looking at the game. Escalera, he's taken out. Cram trying to do his best. Falling Star Moon comes in.
It's a 3v1.
3 versus 1. Can you do it, Cram? Here
Benthinx
comes Benthinx. Triple kill for Super Marco. It's only the base left standing. They're going to focus on. And Bren takes game number 1.
BREN Esports securing a game against TNC.
Wow.
Currently one of the best teams of the regular season, and look at their faces. Their faces of sadness yesterday, or was it last week?